Наступна спікерка нашої панелі Анна Бартловська, членкиня асоціації Unity per Ukraine, АПСЕЦ, об'єднані заради України, яка є в Національному конгресі українських асоціацій Італії і одна з координаторів проєкту «100 на 100 мости освіти». Звичайно, країна Італія. Прошу, пані Анну.
Доброго дня. З вашого дозволу, я спочатку надам слово моєму колезі Нікола Лозіто.
I will then announce him, if you allow me. Okay.
Yes.
So, тоді ми запрошуємо пані Ніколу, який був наступний, пан Нікола Лозіто, один із засновників асоціації Unity per Ukraine, об'єднані заради України, яка є членом Національного конгресу українських асоціацій Італії. На зустрічі представляє Національний конгрес українських асоціацій в Італії і проект «100 на 100 мости освіти». Просимо. Please, Нікола.
Дякую. Good afternoon to everyone. Доброго дня. Thanks for welcoming me here. I'm a representative of the National Congress of Ukrainian Association in Italy. And as the name say, we are a collection of local associations which operate around the Italian boot and the Isles. A special greeting from Apulia, my region. All of which chose to come together because, as we know, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Our work is divided in different departments, helping us tackle varied challenges more effectively. Of the many issues we face, I'll mention just a few that are closer to my heart, but this is in no way an exhaustive list. Our associates are in a constant fight for the shutting down of the Russian propaganda machine in Italy, having also care of talking with the various levels of government to have them pass laws more welcoming to Ukrainian citizens on matters such as housing and education. Our associates dig into European history, looking for the many and wide connections between the people of Ukraine and of Italy. We have proof of the help and the influence between each other, dating back to at least the medieval ages. Culture and roots are a foundational subject for us, and we sponsor many classes to study and deepen the knowledge of the Ukrainian language and culture for both the Italian people who want to learn more, but more importantly for the Ukrainian, especially the kids that live in Italy. We want them to always remember their birthplace and the greatness of their nation. Going to the topic of the project, the name of the project is 100 times 100 Bridges of Education. I can assure you the wordplay on the words is better in Italian. And you may already see what's the core of it. Having cultural exchanges between students of the same age, building the idea of a shared European identity, and in particular helping Ukrainian youth through connections, relationships, and sharing of feelings in a safe and positive environment. As of now, the project consists of over 300 schools in Italy and Ukraine. Each Italian school is partnered with a Ukrainian one, with students of the same age. Moreover, we assign a Ukrainian cultural mediator living in Italy, whose job is to ease the progression of the partnership. Some schools have already had their first joint class on the 20th of November, which is the United Nations Children's Fund Global Day for Children, also known as the World Children's Day. Another is planned on the 27th and 28th of December. Each school can choose freely what kind of activities to carry out together. I can give you an example. The exchange of letters written by Ukrainian students to Italian ones about their lives, sharing their own dreams and hopes. We think children are our future, and we have a duty to care for them and let them become their own individuals. We are building, thanks to the help of teachers, institutions, and families, a network resembling what Erasmus Plus already does, strengthening the ties between European nations, as Ukraine is and will always be, and between people, children in particular, with the objective of creating lasting relationships online and as soon as possible in real-life meetings and exchanges. Thanks again for having me here. Дуже дякую, and Slava Ukraini.
Grazie, Нікола. Анна, будь ласка.
Yes. Good afternoon. My name is Anna Bartlowska, and today I'm gonna talk in not only as a mediator of this project, but as a mother and as a refugee. It took me a while to accept the fact that I'm a refugee and my life will never be the same as before. I had a lot of roles in previous life. We call it previous life because our life is divided in two halves, before and after. You would say nobody forced us to flee, but when the war knocks into your door, it doesn't ask you for a permission. When you wake up and see a fire through the window, a damaged house next to yours, you take the most important that you have, your kids, and escape without knowing where to go, just because you're a mother and you want to protect your children. Before, I had a lot of roles. I was a mother of 2 cheerful boys, the head of the Department of Social Politics in the Educational Center, the CEO of my own private school, a volunteer in children's homes, and so on. I had a successful career. My kids used to go to the best schools in Kiev, learned foreign languages, did sport, music, art, lived happily in their own flat. That life was forcibly taken from us. And the life after, when you come to a new place, have to start life over again from zero, scratch everything you had, learn a new foreign language, put all your forces into a fist and fight again for your kids, because you can't fail. You're a mother of 2, and there is no place for even a single mistake. And even if you succeed and speak for your kids the new language, you will never have the possibility to fit actually in, because neither your qualifications nor your more than 20 years experience is a value. It is tough, it is so unfair, but you can't give up, you can't fail, so you move on. And here's me in my late 40s, enrolled again at the University of Italy to confirm my 2 educations that I had. And after 2 years of fighting through Italian bureaucracy, I'm graduated again here, but it doesn't give me the possibility to work as a teacher and do the only thing that I do the best, and the only thing that I'm experienced at, teaching foreign language. And even though I speak 6 foreign languages fluently, including the Italian one, I'm still no one here. Better to stay a stranger. My kids struggle with being refugees too. My smallest child, who is only 10 years old now, was bullied a week ago by his classmates just because he's a Ukrainian. And this is not fair and cruel, because it is a reason to be proud of, not to be ashamed. This project that we are working on, 100 bridges of education, is not just 100 schools in Italy and 100 schools in Ukraine sharing their experiences. It's not just numbers and data, it's so much more. It's essential for both. Either Ukrainians who remain in Ukraine and their voices should be heard, Ukrainian refugees in Europe who fight every day just trying to fit in, and for Europeans themselves, because these projects broaden the horizons, open minds, and expand cultures. It gives possibility to teachers like me show our potentials and skills and present ourselves. It helps our kids to fit in their schools, fight with bullying, show their classmates the place they come from and why we are so proud to be Ukrainians. And the most important, to ruin stereotypes of extra European countries and to build educational and cultural bridges of friendship. Because we do have lots in common. And the very last lessons we provided with Italian and Ukrainian kids about Christmas traditions showed how similar our mentalities are. Our kids showed us adults what the real meaning of negotiation is and how easily the peace can be found if there is no war in your heart. They went much further than the politician or diplomats did. This is the real politics that is needed. We believe that Russian propaganda can be beaten only with the power of the truth. But this truth must be shown and presented. The voices of Ukrainian kids, the stories like mine, own, should be heard. Unfortunately, the media do not speak about how powerful, potential, and high developed country Ukraine is. They do not speak about the only reason we fight for our liberty, the possibility for our kids to live in a safe place without the fear that one day Russia will attack them again and take their lives again. We want back our lives, happy lives we had before, and we want that our lives are not be divided anymore. Thanks for having me here. Слава Україні!
Героям слава, дуже дякуємо вам, пані.